Hi viewers, let us discuss the very important topic called sludge handling and disposal, which is involved in wastewater treatment. See, sludge handling and disposal is a very important wastewater treatment process. See, you should understand what you mean by sludge. Sludge is nothing but a byproduct of the wastewater treatment process, and this has to be managed in a controllable manner. If it is not managed properly, then the environmentally we have to face many problems. See, the first important method is sludge thickening. See, we have to remove water molecules which is there in the sludge, because when sludge have been thrown out, it contains more quantity of water that has to be removed off. So to do this sludge thickening, we have different processes like gravity thickeners or dissolved air flotation methods. And by using these methods, we can remove the water molecules which is there in the sludge. So if we remove water molecules from sludge, it becomes thickened and becomes more concentrated, right? Then we have sludge stabilization. How to do the stabilization of sludge? See, you have the very important organic content and the pathogens, that is nothing but microorganisms which is there in the sludge. So these are the biologically they are less active and odorous, which gives unpleasant smell odor. So this the methods we can use to stabilize the sludges: anaerobic digestion, aerobic digestion, and also lime stabilization. And then the third method is sludge dewatering. That means again dewatering is nothing but removal of water. This can be done by means of mechanical means or thermal means or chemical means. See, when you go for mechanical means, there are the filter belt filters we can use, centrifuge methods we can use, a screw press we can use to remove the water from the sludge. And we can dry, right? When you dry the sludge, the water molecules will evaporate and it becomes dried up. And the other one, we can add chemicals, especially we can add the coagulants or polymers we can add to remove the water from the sludge. And then we have sludge disposal options. That means, see, when you remove the water molecules from the sludge, it becomes what? It becomes so dried and it is becomes more concentrated, that has to be disposed of. We have different disposal methods. One is land application. We can use this sludge in a land application where it acts as a very good fertilizer for agriculture. And then incineration, it is a very common method where the temperature have been raised. Okay, when you raise the temperature, the sludge which is dried will start burning off. When it is burning, the pathogens, all like microorganisms, will die off. And then if any volatile impurities that also have been evaporated to the atmosphere. Then land filling. So when you talk about a road, when there is ups and downs are there in the road, so when where and all like holes are there, right? When where and all like some pit are there, we can put this sludge and we can level the land. That is said to be land filling. Ocean disposal. Sometimes the sludge have been thrown away in the ocean. So where like a separate channel like a thing have been made, and this have been disposed in the ocean. I mean, and we should be very careful, like before throwing into the ocean, it should be properly treated. Then comes the thermal conversion. When you heat the sludge, the syngas, biochar, char, are the other useful products have been formed. Composting, sometimes the sludge, which is a very good fertilizer for the agricultural crops that have been thrown in the fields. And then we're using this sludge, biosolid production is also there, which is very important for agriculture, landscaping, soil conditioner, etc. So we have environmental complaints in this, and also beneficial you reuse we can do. And but if we talk about the sludges, it has to be monitored and reported on time interval basis. Then we have the other topic called miscellaneous treatment process. We have regular treatment methods. Apart from that regular treatment methods, we have miscellaneous treatment process, which gives information how to treat the wastewater, how to remove the contaminants from the wastewater. The first one is chemical precipitation, where the chemicals have been thrown, the contaminants have been precipitated and have been settled at the bottom of the tank that have been removed off. Then nutrient removal, BNR. What is BNR? Biological nutrient removal. And we also have one more EBPR, enhanced biological phosphorus removal. These are the methods have been used to remove the nutrients. The nutrients mainly contains nitrogen and phosphorus in wastewater that will be effectively removed off. Then comes UV disinfection. You pass UV radiation. These UV radiations which kills the microorganisms or pathogens which is there in the wastewater. Then a method called air stripping, where the water, the wastewater have been forced to flow top to bottom. So at the bottom we are going to send the hot air. So when the hot air is sent from bottom to top, all the volatile materials which is there in the wastewater gets heated up, and that becomes highly volatile in character, that will be evaporated to the atmosphere through the outer pipelines. Then we have adsorption and ion exchange method to remove the high toxic chemicals like dyes, heavy metals, and some toxic ions from wastewater. Then electrocoagulation, by passing electricity, we are going to coagulate the suspended and colloidal particles in wastewater, which is helpful to remove the contaminants. Then dissolved air flotation, like where we are going to pass the air, aeration has to be done here properly. So when you send the air bubbles, what happen, all the suspended solids and oils which is there in the wastewater, even the greasy material which is there in the wastewater, have been taken away by the air bubbles, and that have been removed off easily. And biotrickling filters, so there are filters like biotrickling filters which involves biological treatment, where they use microorganisms to remove VOCs. VOCs are nothing but volatile organic compounds, and also it removes unpleasant odor and taste which is there in the wastewater. And finally, we have these three methods: chemical oxidation, constructed wetlands, and land application, where the contaminants have been oxidized by adding chemicals like hydrogen peroxide, ozone, etc. And also, like by using this methods, we can have a wetlands where the wastewater have been treated properly by allowing the plants, bacteria, and physical processes which is used to remove the contaminants. And land application, which we discussed already, where the land irrigation, and if land irrigation is good, agriculture is also good, where all the contaminants have been removed off. So these are the miscellaneous treatment which we have discussed in this video. Thank you.